Hi guys, it's Chris here from the Trading Mentors. Hope you're well today. In this video we're going to go through a few things. We'll do a market update generally anyway to see how things are going. Now we've had the CPI data from yesterday, then things have settled down a little bit but nonetheless are very quiet. But it's okay. We can still have a look to see what is trending. The important thing to remember is on your daily chart, if you have the daily chart and the settings correctly, then yours should agree with mine, especially if you've done the coaching. And if you're on the coaching, this will be very helpful to you. And if you're not on the coaching, why not? The day trading setups, we're going to go through those. We traded the euro dollar and show you the setups so that you can understand price structure, price action, entry, stops and targets, PEST we call it. In addition to that, I'm going to go through the Gold Trading Advanced Pro setup so you can have a look at those and then use those for all your charts to get you in early, get you better risk rewards and so on. PEST, we'll talk about that. This is price, entry, stops and targets, so we can actually have a look at that. And hopefully this will be a good lesson to see how it works, why it works and how you can profit. So let's crack on. Let's have a look at the trend. So what I've got here on the right is blue means buy. It's in a buy trend and it's in a sell trend. And this means that all our conditions have been met. Okay. And so your conditions should be met. Now, why would I want to trade anything else? Why would I be looking at the US Swiss? Why would I be looking at the US Canadian? Why would I be looking at anything else that is not trending? It makes no sense. So once you've done your analysis, usually on a Sunday I do that with the weekly forecast, we can actually calculate what's trending and what's not. So this is the pound Swiss. We're short this 11473, and as I posted on my weekly analysis, I did say if it breaks this level here 11527, then it opens up a different ball game, and the target for this one is going to be right down here. So there could be a big move on pound Swiss. Now, I'm not going to do the full analysis. I tend to get carried away. But what I am going to do here, your blue line should be below your red line, and you should have an arrow saying sell. I've got an additional sell signal. Doesn't matter. You don't need that. It's not essential. It's very useful. But also on your awesome oscillator, this is red. And also our trend indicator here, this covers about, I don't know, 5 or 6 indicators all in one go, and they're all saying sell. So there's no reason left to do that. So that is definitely a downward trend. Euro Swiss, guess what? You wouldn't trade both. It doesn't make any sense to trade both. Okay, because this is just an example of what a trend looks like. I'll show you the buys in a minute. But you can see here, blue line below red. Awesome oscillator gone red. Euro Aussie. You get the picture. Now this is interesting. Now, just because it's in a downtrend doesn't mean it's tradable. What I mean by that, if you look at this here, this is the support area here. You can see this is the bottom of the channel. It's not going up, it's not going down, it's slightly going up, I would say. This could easily bounce straight off this, so this is not tradable. It's in a downtrend, but it's not tradable. So I will switch that one off. Pound Aussie. Similar reason, really. This is continuing down, but notice this support line here. So at this moment in time, it's not ready. We may have to wait for this to come back up before it goes down. So I'm going to switch that one off. Well, the conditions are right for the Aussie yen. However, we've got a buy, we've got a buy, we've got the blue line above the red. And above the zero line is the awesome oscillator and all green. So that satisfies those conditions. But there's a problem. At the moment there's a problem because if you look at this trend line here, this price is going nowhere. Certainly not for the for coming weeks or days even. So this is not tradable. This is not ideal. This is not what we're looking for. So I'll switch that one off. Again, I'll review it on Sunday when I do the weekly forecast. Canadian yen. Again, all conditions are satisfied. However, as you can see, this trend line is sitting right on this trend line. There could be an immediate move upwards here. So again, this is not tradable. Euro yen. Not convinced of this at all, although on the weekly forecast I've got a target of 133.50. The conditions are not met. I'll tell you why. We don't have a sell arrow and the awesome oscillator is green. So I'm not convinced of this yet. It could easily bounce straight back up. So switch that one off. Aussie USD. There was a buying opportunity, wasn't there? But it's based upon the CPI data, nothing else. So this could, for instance, easily... I want to keep my eye on this one because this could... now it's broken this trend line. It could come back down to this line here, which is quite possible, and then start to move back up. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. US yen, interesting one this morning, wasn't it? I'll show you the advanced pro charts, but this is in a downtrend. As I predicted on Sunday, this went up to this line here, this resistance area, blue line below red, and we've got a sell here now, and you'll have a sell on yours now. So the target for this week is 130.60. So another 200 or 150 pips or so. So good luck with that one, but that we're keeping on. Bitcoin, I know that you guys sometimes like Bitcoin, and this did move into an uptrend a few weeks ago. It bottomed out as predicted and now is going up to 25,277, currently 24,607. So there's no money to be made on that, but nonetheless interesting. Pound yen. Don't have a target on this. We've got this one in on the advanced pro charts. We had a double top and we've gone short. So I'll do some more analysis on this on the other charts shortly. This is going down to here. Target 159.50. Euro dollar didn't break this trend line. It's continued upwards with support, and now we're seeing a mini trend, if you like. I'm not convinced of these charts though, guys, I have to say. They look very dodgy to me. I think we're not going to see a continuation of the weaker dollar. I think it's all going to change in the next week or two, and I hope it does, because we are certainly ready. So this, I've got this as a buy and an uptrend, but only for a short time. For a day trade, it's fine, but for a position trade, you can see the problem it's got. It's got this massive resistance there at 103.77, and it's likely to fall down from there. But this is not tradable as a position trade. If it sells off, then obviously we have to wait to see wait for the conditions to be exactly right. Pound USD. Very similar chart to the euro, but actually slightly worse, if that's possible. A double top here at this resistance area, this conjunction here. You can see these lines all lining up. Now this is, if you don't have these tools, you may think that this is going to go up and up and up. That's the problem. Most people don't have these tools and therefore are trading pretty much blind. But you have a buy condition, you have a buying condition, you have a buying condition, but I want this to go the other way. Simple as that. This is not going very far at all. Gold. You know my thoughts on gold. I said this on Sunday and it's not done much at all. and it's going to find it very difficult. I'm going to show you the advanced pro charts which I use, and there's several. We've got the double tops, double bottoms. We've got the scalping charts, which we combine with the day trading charts and position trading charts, but this isn't going anywhere very quickly, and I expect we've got a doji going on here from yesterday, so I expect this to turn around. If it continues, then it's going to go up to 1851. The breakdown is then going to head for 1841, and even more than that, I believe, if we get stronger dollar. The Dow, this has definitely been an uptrend for a week or two. I know I've got some clients who trade this, just trade this, and doing very, very nicely. But this is an uptrend. All conditions are satisfied. So this is a great way to, if you're not doing the coaching, to actually get to know how it works, why it works, and how to profit. But also, if you on the coaching session, it's just a reminder of what your chart should look like. So that's the trend setup. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that's useful. Give me a like if you have learned from that, what you learned from that, and if you have any questions, then please come back to me. That's what I'm here for. Just before we go on to the day trading setup, I just wanted to look at the pound Swiss, which is trending. It's red, so it's trending down. Aussie is trending up, US yen is trending down, pound yen is trending down, euro up. Gold is up, but I'm not convinced. So here we go. So there we are. Now, one of the things that some people are doing really well is getting in really early. I missed this opportunity. I don't know why. 12 o'clock, that's probably why, on the 4th of August. So I'm not on my charts all day, and nor should you be. Let's be honest, we're not here to look at charts all day. I'm going to go for a swim in a minute. It's 34 degrees. Thank you very much. Get an ice cream. I'm very happy. But I'm not looking at charts all day, nor should you be. But nonetheless, there was an opportunity here, 116.20. There was an opportunity here. And there's another opportunity coming up shortly, but we're in it anyway. And of course, what tends to happen is price will run out of steam. But I think with the pound Swiss, as I said on Sunday, it's broken a very important support level, and there's no room. There's nothing at the bottom saying. I had to go to the monthly chart to find a support area, which is way, way down here somewhere. But nonetheless, we're in it, and we're going to get risk reward about 1.9. So that's pretty good. Let's go on to the day trading setup, because I know a lot of you are interested in that. So this is the euro dollar from this morning. What time is it now? 2:30, just gone 2:30 in the afternoon here in the UK. And what I'm going to talk about now is price structure, price action, entry, stops, and targets. Call it PEST, just as a just something to remember. So this morning when we wake up, the price had gone from yesterday. It's an hourly time frame, so from yesterday it's shot right down. And the first thing to acknowledge that the price structure, the rules of price structure are that the price has to be above the 50-day moving average. This is really important because this moving average is showing that the price has some momentum in it. It has support going through it. That's the first rule. The other thing to recognize, and if you've done the coaching, is that we've got a green background. Anything that's green, we're looking to buy. Anything that's in a trend on the daily, we're looking to buy. Okay, that's really important. So the two have to agree. If you're looking to trade, I don't know, US Canadian, and it's not trending, why would you? You're better off choosing one of these that are trending. And don't waste any time either. Very quickly we can see that the gold is a problem. There's a problem with gold, so it's not tradable. So here we go. So the price structure has to be above the 50-day moving average. It has to have a green background. Okay, they're the two main ones that we want to see. And the other thing I want to see is a double buy. Yeah. So we've got a buy here. We've got a buy here. And I have structure because what happens is once you get a buy, this is a longer term buy, you have structure in terms of the stop. So if the price is above this structure, then you can safely say that the price has to completely change trends for it to actually go down. There's a lot of stuff in its way, isn't there, as you can see. So this is structure, this is a support area, this is a support area, there's a support area here, there's a support area here, and so on. So the last thing we are looking for is price action. And there's several ways to do it. I know a lot of people love candlesticks and they're looking for a pin bar or railway tracks or a hammer or a doji. I don't bother with that, to be honest with you. I've been doing this too long to bother anymore. But what I'm looking for is a buy. Okay, now I can and often do go down to the 30-minute chart. And I'll show you that in a minute to get that entry, because the lower time frames will get you in a bit sooner. But all conditions have been met at this point. This is 6 o'clock, so 7 o'clock, whatever time. I posted that on the Telegram channel. Then this was opportunity. Now the price is moving up. We're in profit, but it's very slow today. The target 103.65, just below this area here. And so price action is important because we're looking for entry using the buy signals. I'll go down to the 30-minute any second now. I was going to say then, but I've forgotten what it was. But yeah, so what we're looking for is that buy signal, and we go to the 30-minute to get that. So that is your entry. Now your stop, very easy to see. I put mine below the 50-day moving average. This is the blue line. You can use these lines, support areas here, support area here. I've gone below the 50 just in case it decides it wants to continue, because you never know if it's going to continue. And there is a support area here as well, but it's bounced off that. That's the pivot, by the way. So your stop is there. Target, and what I'm going to say here is look left. Okay, on any day trade, what tends to happen is the price comes back to its original place. See that? So that would be a double top. Now, if you're expecting more than that to go up here, you're expecting probably too much for a day trade. So when it comes to target, look left. Now this is the US yen. I posted this. I didn't trade it, but I posted this because it looked really good. I posted this on Telegram. If it breaks this area here, 132.93, it's likely to sell off. And it is. However, one of the things, the rules are price structure, price action. So the rules apply. We've got a double sell below the 50-day moving average. So all conditions are acceptable and confirmed. But when we come to stops, our stop would be up here somewhere. And the target would be, guess what? Look left. The target is here, 132.09. So your risk to reward in this instance is going to be 1-to-1. And whether it's tradable for you is a personal choice. Okay, so just calculate your target along with your stop to see what the risk to reward is. based upon looking left, because then you can see that that is a double bottom. And if you go for a target much more than that, down here let's say, then of course it's going to take longer, but it might not even reach it. It might just bounce off as a double bottom and then stop you out, unless you bring your trade to break even. Okay, so that's day trading. I'm going to go on to, I'm going on a bit here, but you can day trade this all day long, really, especially in the morning UK time, but only do the ones that are, let's have a look at pound yen. I haven't seen this one. Oh, it looks like it's heading for target now. There you go. Not quite there yet. We've done this a few days ago. We had a double top. You can't see that clearly now, but we've got a double top there, which is what we're looking for. Got in early, so now it's going down to, we've got 2.11 risk to reward on this one, so that's nice. But day trading this, yes, it's day tradable, but as you get into here, where is your target? Your target's here, 161.69. So we're in it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go on to the Advanced Pro chart so I can show you those. Back to the pound Swiss. Of course, if you're day trading, you want to day trade, as I said, with the trend. And by now you will know what the trends are, red and blue and so on. I'm not going to go on about it. But could you trade this as a day trade? Yeah, of course you can. Very, very easy and simple on the eye. Red is sell, green is buy. Let me go to the euro dollar. This was from this morning, once we got the buy. So above the 50-day moving average on the 30 as well. And let's go back to that position. Bear with me. Just rewind this one on the left. This is a 3-minute chart. And the beauty of this, which is really clever, is that it all lines up at once. So you've got the 3-minute on the left and the 30-minute on the right. Above the 50-day moving average, and you have a double buy on the 3-minute. So it gets you in much, much earlier than normal, but it's clear on the eye. It's very easy to see, and you can make a lot of money doing this. And all you do simply on the left side is you trail your stop with this support line until you're stopped out. And then you go again if you want. Yep. Very easy indeed. Let's have a look at the US yen, see how that looked. Yep. So you can see that there. Very easy to see color-wise which way you're going, first of all. You'll never get it wrong, he said. Now let's have a look at gold, because this is really, really interesting. Couple of things happening on gold. First of all, there's a couple of important issues here with this morning. We had a buy here, but what do you spot that's not right? There's several things, but the one most important thing is the price is below the 50-day moving average. By the time it gets above the 50-day moving average, it's done. There is nothing left. You're going to have a much wider stop than here, but the price has got a problem here. Now, if you traded this, congratulations, you would have made some money, but this is not going far at all. Now, the situation here is with the stochastics, and these are specially designed, and you've never seen them before. I guarantee you've never seen them before unless you've done the Advanced Pro, which none of you have, because no one's got any money. Ironic, isn't it? But what's happened here is the stochastic on the left is overbought. The stochastic on the right is overbought. these are conditions not to be traded at any stage, because at any moment now you can see the price just fall like a stone, and you don't want to be in any direction at the moment. Let me show you the euro dollar again. Now, I'm not bothered about one being overbought, because that often shows you that the trend is intact and everything's fine. But on the left, you can see this is an opportunity to buy again, and it's pointing up as well. So when you see both stochastics overbought or oversold, that's a problem. Something's going to give. So I think that's it. Let me just double check. So what is trending now, we've gone over that, and what we're looking to buy, what we're looking to sell, why we're avoiding some of those. Day trading setups and the rules. Gold trading Advanced Pro, you've seen that, and why we're not trading gold today, and Advanced Pro for all charts, so it gets you into the trade in a safe and early way. PEST, price, entry, stops and targets, so hopefully you get a better understanding of price structure, price action, so that you can get into safe trades. Good trading, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, put in something in the comments, give me a like, just to remind me that somebody's watching.